The truth that you withheld from me is coming now finally. It's coming now finally. I came from New York, traveled to LA. When I got home to New Orleans, all hell broke loose on Congo Square.
Today's topic, hijacking femininity. From Bruce Jenner to your neighborhood transgender, those men are, indeed, hijacking femininity, but will they admit it? Will they come to a place in their mental, physical, spiritual, emotional being where they will have to accept that they are men and I am woman? The reasons why these men want to hijack femininity are many reasons, but today I will tell you one of the top reasons is power, because femininity has power. One has to wonder, what would Freud say about these men in the 21st century? Personally, one word comes to mind, and it's hysteria. Hysterical. These men are hysterical because they are in search of power. But why? Why are we suddenly having a masculine crisis? And the same men who destroyed the kingdom are coming now to take down the queendom. We are all animals in this kingdom, but we are not all the same. We are not all with the same physical powers, and we are not all with the same physical attributes. For many, many years before this New World Order was formed, a man would have to prove himself a man by committing to certain physical facts. Meaning that to be a man in the world that we have built, you have to be able to be called head of household. You have to be able to not only earn a certain level of money and success, but you have to be able to take care of your family, your wife and your children. For the men who cannot keep up with this lifestyle, have invented different variations of their own lives for whatever reasons. And we have men who claim that they were born women. They have a feeling that they are women. I cannot deny them their feelings. I cannot deny them their claims of what they say they were born like or what they are. But what I do know is that femininity has power. And even for women who are born with a womb, because that's the difference between us, men and women, is the womb factor. And for the women, even for us, handling that power, that energy is a task. For even women who are born with the womb, femininity may drive you crazy, let alone for the men. So now we are seeing a state of hysteria with the men in the 21st century. For the men who claim they are women, show me your womb. Another case of hijacking femininity. Because what these men must do is they have to create a space for themselves within the men. Instead of coming to push me over as a woman and to take over my womanly space, these men must build the courage to claim their space in the men kingdom. Because I will not budge, honey. You will not be pushing me out of nowhere, honey. I'm here. I'm the woman with the womb. And you say you are a woman, that's fine, but you are the type of woman who needs to claim that space in the men's kingdom. That which the men are presenting right now is not a problem of femininity, it's an issue of masculinity. These men have to build the courage to forge, and I will say to fight those heterosexual males for what they deem is their rightful possession, which is manhood. So for you to have your manhood and to look like a woman, that is still your manhood. For you to have your manhood and to claim you want to attach a vajraja to the parts, that is still your manhood. You are a man with a vagina. You are a man who is a woman. But none of it take away from you the male aspect of you. Because I will not be pushed aside. I will not be tossed aside for a man to take my space in the woman kingdom, for I am the woman. And I will fight for the rights of my femininity, for the power my femininity has acquired and has afforded me. Because in the men kingdom, the men also have power given to them, rightfully so, naturally so, just by the fact that they are masculine. And so it is the same for us women. But for the men who seek to take over femininity are greedy. And some of these men are cowards. Because what they can do, they don't have to change. No one here wants you to change, my man. You can be the type of man you want to be. You want to be an elegant man? Well, why don't you? You want to be daring, sensual, loving man? Why don't you? You want to be a man who wears lipstick, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't you ever dare hijack my femininity, because that's where there will be a problem. Because I am femininity and you're masculinity. So you be everything you want to be in your masculinity, and do not, and I repeat, do not
you
hijack
never met a black like me.
femininity.
Listen to my rhymes, I will hit your core. Let Kanye West disrobe you. I'm here to clothe you. Get your mind right. Be bold, be all of you. Let them sidetrack, blow them kisses like Serena. This is my plate. I'm way. This is mine. This is mine.